Good morning, y'all. Your girl is back. I haven't been on here for a minute. I just wanted to jump on and talk just for a minute about being a people pleasing person. How you just lose yourself when you're always trying to please somebody or please the people that you're around. That is a very, very, very dangerous spot because you running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to please all these people, trying to be there for everybody. And then you look around when it's your turn for somebody to be there and ain't nobody there. You have to be careful. You have to be structured and you have to stay focused. Yes, you want to be there for everybody, but you can't like lose yourself in the process. Let yourself go. You're crying, you're trying to figure it out, and everybody else is looking and pulling from you. All the withdrawals that you give out, and there's no deposits. You soon will break. You soon will crack. You soon will just give up, throw your hands up, and you'll be ready to run. All because you trying to please everybody. I'm trying to make sure my aunt good. I'm trying to make sure my cousin good. I'm trying to make sure my friend good. I'm trying to make sure the kids good, or husband good, the whatever, whoever, the neighbors. You're just running, 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 trying to make sure that you're doing everything that everybody wants you to do, but you're not doing nothing for yourself. You have to be careful. You have to love yourself more than that. And it shows that it's a break somewhere when you're just running around trying to please everybody and not please yourself. It's a break, it's a hurt, it's a pain, it's something deep that you have to deal with in order for you to feel whole, because people will take. Takers take. Givers give, but takers take, and takers have no limits. Let me tell y'all. They will take from you when they can see that you on your last leg. They'll snatch that leg from under you. They will take till it ain't nothing left but the blood in your body. So you have to stay focused. You have to stay vigilant of what you're doing and how you're doing it. Everybody ain't worthy of your time, and everybody do not deserve you, period. Your company, your time, your emotions, they don't even deserve, some of them don't even deserve the mind space, the mental space that you give them. But you need to sit down. You need to know, I'm more than this, and I can do more than this. And yeah, they're kind of using me, or they're not pouring into me as I'm pouring out. You got to know you, and only you know you, and God knows us better than we know ourselves. But you got to know you to the point where you know when you drain, you know when you just wore out mentally, physically, emotionally. And you know what? Throw your hands up. Give up on that. Let these people go, because before you came along, they was making it. They was figuring it out. Now it feels like they can't do nothing without you, but that's a ploy. That's plan. They taking your kindness for your weakness. So you got to know. You got to dig deep in yourself and love yourself and know yourself to know when it's time to give up. And y'all, I tell y'all from experience of being a people pleaser, I was wore out. I couldn't understand how even I'm doing everything for you, trying to help you, trying to make everything right, and you still got something negative to say about me. You still running behind my back talking about me. And I'm like, I done gave you everything. I ain't got nothing else to give. I opened my house. I opened my heart. I opened my car. I even, if the money was there, I even gave the money. And I still found myself falling short of getting their approval. Until one day I came to myself and I was like, this ain't what you supposed to be doing. You more worried about them than they worried about themselves. How can I be more worried about you than you worried about yourself? I'm worried about if you getting to work, if you got some money, if you eating, if you this, if you, and you sitting up here chilling. Just ooh, toot, toot, toot. And I'm sitting up here bashing my brain for you. And I said, you know what? Stop. Learn to love yourself enough to know when it's time to walk away, time to give up, time to throw in the towel, time to say, you win, I can't do it. Because when we're people pleasing and we're trying to be there and just hold them down, what we're really doing is being a crutch. And we're making them, we're not doing them any justice when we do that. It's okay to help here and there, but if you find you taking on somebody's life plus yours and you got 4 other people and they just living their life, they just out and about, laughing, having a good time, and you over here trying to figure out everything for them. No, 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 no. Do not beat yourself down. I told myself, I said, don't beat yourself down because they were making it before you came along. You just was an enabler to them. And you didn't know because your heart is good and you want to help and you want to pour out to people and you want to see people grow and you want to see people prosper. But you are enabling that person to not grow up, to not be an adult, to not be mature, to not take responsibilities for what they are doing, their actions. How did they get into this mess? It was something they did. Now you trying to dig them out this hole, pull them up, and they keep going right back to the hole because they know you going to come and you going to pull them out. But I told myself, I said, girl, if you don't go sit down. And when I really sat down, it shocked them. And they were like, holy cow, what? And I sat there and looked and I watched. It hurt because of my heart being so good and so big and wanting to help. That when I sat down and I took a break, they started making it on their own, y'all. They started doing stuff, or either if they did it or they found somebody else to be an enabler or a crutch for them, it wasn't me. I was able to sleep. I was able to rest. Some of us around here, we're not getting no sleep. Soon as our eyes pop open or we move around in the bed, we thinking about somebody else's problems. And they at home, knocked out, sleeping like a baby. So you got to know you. You got to understand and take a reassessment of the things that you're doing in your life and the people that's in your circle. And if you drained out every time you deal with somebody, you have to step back. You know they're going to be all right. Send up 1,000,001 prayers for them and let them stand on their own 2 feet. Stop running around trying to please everybody. Because in the end, they just there. They just sucking from you because they know they can. They taking withdrawals and ain't depositing nothing in you. Love you, respect you, understand you, and know that it's going to be all right when you sit down and take a break, a rest for yourself. Y'all have a wonderful day, a blessed day, and know that you ain't got to please nobody but God.